So hello fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn back with some Ugandan coins, and today I'm just going to do a review of coins in Uganda that are currently in circulation. So all these coins here that you see actually circulate in Uganda now. So we have the lowest denomination, 50 shillings, and up to the highest denomination, which is 1,000 shillings. And as you can see, it is a bimetal coin and it has a bird on it. So I'll be going through the video, just giving you a description what animals are actually on these coins, the current values of them in the exchange rate terms, and the mintage and the purchasing power, or how much you can actually buy them for. So let's get on with the video. So on the 50 shillings, which is worth currently 2 Australian cents, because the value is about 2,500 shillings to 1 Australian dollar. So that makes this one worth 2 cents. And on it we have a waterbuck. This is a male because it has straight horns and it has rounded ears. So that is actually what separates them from different animals. And this coin is actually a nickel plated steel, and it's one of the 2 coins, so the 500 shilling, that was minted continuously in the one type of metal. The 100 and 200 shillings were first issued in copper nickel, and then they actually changed it over to nickel plated steel. So all these coins are metal alignment, so if I try to flip it over, it goes upside down, and on the other side we have the coat of arms of Uganda. It has 50 shillings, Bank of Uganda, and there's Bank of Uganda and 50 shillings on the other side as well. They should actually probably remove Bank of Uganda from one side and probably have the denomination on the other side with the date, because having it on both sides really has no meaning. And it is plain, not reeded, 3.9 grams and 21 millimeters. So the next coin I have is one of the larger coins. And just remember, the 50 and 500 were first issued in 1998, so I'm not too sure what was going through the head with the sizes. I reckon they could have actually started with small size for 50 and the large size for the 500, but no, they didn't want to do that. So this coin was first issued in copper nickel, and in 2008 they actually issued 2 metals in copper nickel and nickel plated steel, and after that date they were all issued in nickel plated steel. Also 2007 is also nickel plated steel as well, and it has a face value of 4 cents Australian cents, a little bit less for America in euros. And on it we have a sanga. So the sanga it's a type of African bull. It has large horns, as you can see here, and a large tail, and it has a lot of fat stored on its chest. It is reeded, as you can see there. It's 7 grams, 25 millimeters, and it probably doesn't really have much of a purchasing power in Uganda. So the next one I have is a 200 shillings, and this is actually smaller than the 100 shillings. So let's put them together, and as you can see, it is a bit smaller, but it's plain and it's not reeded, so I don't know what the go is with that. And on this coin we have a fish, and that fish is a type of psyllid, or whatever you call them, and it is probably a fish that actually occurs in Lake Victoria, which is a large lake that Uganda actually borders a hell of a lot on, and actually the capital Kampala is actually on the lake. So this coin was first minted in copper nickel to 2003, and in 2007 they changed it to nickel plated steel. So this is a nickel plated steel coin, and that ever since it actually has that metal combination. So another thing about Uganda is that they don't actually issue coins every year. They only mint coins when they are needed. They probably keep them stored in the central bank, and then they actually issue them. So the nickel-plated steel coin is only minted in 2007, 2008, 2012, 2015. And then they're released when there is demand. So this coin is not reeded, as I said before. It weighs 7.25 grams and is 24.9 millimeters. And it has a face value of 8 Australian cents. Okay, the next coin we have is actually the second smallest coin that is actually used in Uganda. That is the 500 shillings. It's actually a bit thick and it is reeded. It is made out of aluminium brass. So aluminium, copper and zinc. That's pretty much. Brass is just copper and zinc. It weighs 9 grams and 23.5 millimeters, and it has an East African crown crane just ahead of it, as you can see there. And this coin was last minted in 2015, so it's only been 4 mintages. 98, 2003, this year 2008 and 2015. So none of these coins would actually be rare. And then we have the highest coin, the 1000 shillings. And this coin was actually issued to commemorate 50 years of independence in 2012 because Uganda got independence in 1962, but actually didn't issue coins to 1966. So the middle of it is nickel plated nickel brass, so it's nickel plated nickel brass on the outside and nickel brass on the inside. So pretty much it doesn't really need to be a bimetal coin because they just can put some nickel on the outside. And this has a face value of 40 cents, so quite a high valued coin. It is 10.25 grams, 27 millimeters, and on it we have the crested crane. It's pretty much the same bird that's on the 500, and it actually has the full bird this time. This coin, this bird is actually related to other cranes, even though it looks like a large type of emu or ostrich or rhea, whatever you want to look at any other birds. And here we have a security rated side, so it has a rating, has 1000 BOU for Bank of Uganda, and that's about it. And that's a security feature that's actually typical of this coin. And here we have the obverse. So the obverse of all these coins have the coat of arms, 1000 shillings, Bank of Uganda, and well, that is basically all that you need to know about these coins. So don't get confused, even though the sizes are different. Look at the values on the actual coin. So 1000. Hope you can actually read numbers, because a lot of people in Africa probably still can't. So what are the values of these coins? Well, basically you can pick these coins up on the internet for probably about $7 or $8 for the whole set of 50 to 500 shillings. But if you want the 1000 shillings, you're probably looking at about $15, because these coins tend to be quite expensive. So probably $15 for the whole lot, and these are in this condition. So I wouldn't say they're uncirculated, probably extremely fine, because a lot of detail is actually still on the coin, and they've actually not been issued for circulation. So they've probably been sold by the central bank to coin collectors. Because that is another way of the actual central bank actually getting money. What is the future of these coins? Well, generally most coins that you get are really not going to be worth much in 100 years, in 500 years, in 1000 years, because you can still get Roman coins. Like, here we go. Here is a Mughal coin issued by Akbar, has 978 on the date, and these ones you can pretty much pick up for $10, and these are about 400 years old. And then you have other coins, So this Maltese 2 cent. They don't use them anymore. They haven't used them since 1986, 87. And these coins are pretty much pick up $1 to $2 each. And then you have Chinese wushu coins. These are about 1,600 to 2,000 years old, depending on who issued them. And these ones you can pick up for about $5 each. So pretty much, if you can get these for face value, so for 1,850 shillings, then you can sell them for $15. You're going to make a good profit. But that's basically all you can actually do to them. They are a good set. I quite like them. But for an investment, nah, not really good. Unless you can probably buy them for half price and sell them for double, which sometimes I do. I don't do for these because they're too high a price in the first place. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video. Please have an awesome coin collecting time and be safe out there. Thank you and bye bye.